And welcome, everybody, to another episode of Book the Ticket, the film podcast here on CBC. Of course, I am Joe. Over there, across the internet, is Mitch. And you can follow us on Twitter at HalftimeJoe, at Mitch692. But you can also just follow me anywhere at HalftimeJoe. Pretty much everywhere, just because branding, as Mitch likes to say. And I said the same exact thing yesterday, because...
I don't know if it's just my ears, but every time you say branding, it sounds like brandy. And I'm just like,
You need a little cup of that right now. But before we get into everything about what is going on with the show, and you probably already know based on the title and whatnot, first Google us, Comic Book Cast 2. Find everything: Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud. Don't have a Snapchat, so don't try looking for us there.
Google us shirt coming soon, FYI.
I think somebody made a comment about like that. We already had talked about like they were gonna do stuff like that, but seems like the comments wanted to, and who knows? Sooner or later it'll come by. But yeah, we don't have a humongous show, I would say, because I didn't get to go see any of the two movies that came out. So I guess we were busy, and I just couldn't decide which one between the Meg and Klansman. One I hear is like really great. The other one I hear is just could be fun, like nonsense. But
I've heard the Meg is terrible.
I see all my friends tell me that it was fine. They was like, "It's all right. Like it's just fun. It has thriller moments. It has jump scares."
I was gonna say, like, from what I've heard, it's really like it's decent at the start, and it has like certain like horror tones in that, and then it just completely throws that away for like, oh, big spectacle.
Action. Yeah, something like that. Because they
okay.
They do the Jason Statham thing where he's invincible.
Yeah.
But yeah, so going off of that, we're going to get our first look and the details for the production start of Mulan, the live-action movie. Now, I mean, she looks good as Mulan, what else can I say?
I would say she looks great as like the character. So
is it, cause you know who is this racist? She looks like specifically a lot like the chick from Iron Fist, like. Like it doesn't look like anybody else but her, like a younger her, if you know what I mean. Colleen Wing, is that?
No, Colleen Wing's a character.
Yeah,
Jessica Henwick.
Yeah, it looks a lot like a younger version of Jessica Henwick.
Yeah, I can see that. Let's not fall into the trap for that. It's like, oh, all Asians are the same.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. It doesn't look like anybody else but Jessica Henwick. For some reason.
I get it.
Yeah.
Or she looks like she could be related to.
Yeah, at least that. But all right, so let's see. Where's the production start? Looking for the. What is the date that apparently is going to start at? So
I'm certain I said the date.
Yeah, come out in 2020. That's our first look, of course. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna have, singing moments.
I think production's just started now.
Oh, okay. So no date. It's just production that has already started. Okay, that's fine. But I mean, should be fine.
Yeah.
I don't have any real emotions about this. Mulan was a good animated movie. I'm not head over heels over it like most people.
Really, I was gonna say Mulan's my favorite one.
For me, I mean, if you count like even current ones, Coco, but
see, that's a Pixar movie, not a Disney animated movie.
Yeah,
like slight difference, but that's just me. Like out of the classic Disney animated movies, Mulan's my favorite one.
Yeah,
if you're gonna add in like the recent ones, then I couldn't tell you which one.
I mean, I'm a fan of like The Lion King, Hercules, and such. Mulan just never hit me as much, and I mean it was fine. It's funny, and
it has one of the best Disney songs in it, if not the best Disney song in
it. To me, it's still Hakuna Matata. That's the best Disney song to me.
I mean, it's just one of, but
but yeah, sure. I mean, it's gonna be fine, right? It's definitely gonna be fine. I mean, Jungle Book came out, Beauty and the Beast came out. What was the other one?
Jungle Book.
No, I already said that one. But there's which was the one coming out that we really like?
Cinderella. There's Aladdin.
Cinderella was good. Aladdin's coming out.
Cinderella was the turn when they started.
Do you want to count Christopher Robin? We count Christopher Robin in this, right?
I wouldn't personally.
It's more of a sequel than like a live action adaptation, right?
I'll say at the Alice in Wonderland movies, but they're garbage.
Or Poppins, right? Mary Poppins is coming now.
Mary Poppins Returns, yeah.
I want to count Christopher Robin because if we do count it, I really enjoyed that film more so than the
I
other
mean,
ones.
it depends what you
consider.
kind of counting. Like, are we doing live action Disney movies or live action Disney remakes?
Oh, Disney movies of like those properties that were animation, whether it be a sequel or an adaptation or a remake. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you kind of bunch them all together.
In that case, then you can count Christopher Robin.
Because, like I said, it's going to be fun. Disney always does great with this, and I'm sure she's going to do a great job, and the singing is going to be great, the music's going to be great. It's going to be funny.
Fun fact, there's no songs in it.
No songs? Huh.
No songs. Wow. It's probably going to be, I can't remember which one it was, the chat will let me know, but there was one where they did the songs in the credits, and there wasn't anything during the movie. I can't remember which one that was.
I feel like I know which one that was. I just forgot.
I think it might be Cinderella. I think
it might be actually because I remember seeing Cinderella. Actually, it's just I don't think they actually sang in that one. Or Helena Bonham Carter was the fairy godmother, which was like a weird one too. It was very wacky when it came to that part. Yeah, but it was like a very wacky part. The people.
I mean, that's all she does, isn't she? Let's be honest.
Yeah. So people's like gripes with that movie was that it was great until the fairy godmother hammed it up. And it was. I like that part.
It was kind of hammy in the cartoon.
Yeah, I like that part. So
also, fun fact: I don't believe Mushu's going to be in this movie either. So sad face.
You're gonna have to help me on that one. Is that the guy?
Mushu's the dragon.
Why make the movie then?
I got no idea.
You gotta have the dragon in there.
I'm still looking forward to it. I want to see what they do with it, but at the same time, it's like, if you're not gonna have like the one song everyone knows or Mushu, then it's like, you better be a damn good fucking movie.
100% feel like I've heard you say that Mulan was your favorite Disney animated movie.
Huh?
I 100% feel like I've heard you say that before, so it's like
you have, because I said that literally.
No. But like before.
Oh, before. I mean, I might have done.
Yeah, so that's why it didn't surprise me as much because I was like, oh yeah, I feel like I've heard you say that. But
no, I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, this movie is not in any jeopardy at the moment. So going on to Star Trek 4 and how that actually might be in jeopardy. Chris Pine and Chris Hemsworth not in the Star Trek future. Say what?
They want more money, basically.
I mean, good for them. They want it.
Good for them, yeah. They would have got it if Star Trek 3 didn't bomb and they didn't shrink the budget for Star Trek 4.
You know what I heard? That Star Trek 3 was good. I think even Armin said that.
I can't. I kind of just blank out.
The guy who made Tokyo Drift made it, and I hadn't seen it yet, but people say it was good. I mean, Chris Hemsworth really changed a lot from 2008 when he did the first one, or was it 2009? When was the first one?
I think it might have been 2000. It was 2000 something. It was single digits.
2009.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Hemsworth has definitely changed a lot. Doing all the Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Wow, it's been a long time since he's been in one. But yeah, that makes sense. I mean, he has Men in Black right now. He doesn't need Star Trek. He's only
done one appearance in Star Trek, I think.
It was just like...
Because he plays his dad, doesn't he?
Yeah, in the first one. It was like a small appearance, too.
Yeah. I get it. They're entitled to more money.
I mean, but this is...
Why should they take a pay cut?
This is kind of a blessing in disguise, isn't it? Because that would kind of force the producers to focus the direction to new characters,
I mean, yeah, that's if they, that's if it gets made without those things.
I mean, sure, yeah. I mean, who knows? They could find another star that's up and coming that's willing to not get as much money, and I don't know. I just think Chris Hemsworth probably doesn't even need Star Trek anymore. Like I said, he got Men in Black. He doesn't need...
But that's if Men in Black is good.
I think Men in Black would be good.
I'm hoping it would be good, but it's Sony.
That's a great cast.
Yeah, but it's Sony.
I like the cast and the director, so... Yeah, I mean, I don't even think you saw the second one, right? I saw Into Darkness.
I haven't seen one... I haven't even seen, a full one of these reboots. I see, the first few minutes of the first one and got really bored.
I saw Into Darkness once. I thought it was fine. definitely didn't like the way it ended. But yeah. But anyway, you got anything else on this? Because I really like. I'm not the biggest Star Trek fan, so it's like hard ass like me. I mean,
no, it's kind of like
I just know Picard coming back to the show, right?
Yeah, he's coming back for the show.
Yeah, that's all I really heard. That was big time recently.
I just think the studio needs to pull the finger out. Like, give them more money. If you want the movie that badly, pay them.
That or just maybe choose other characters and make it a smaller movie. Who knows?
I mean, there is that as well.
So yeah. We are now going to go into the next piece of news, and I have a segue for that one. The Academy has new plans for the Oscars in 2019. Mostly everybody getting mad that there is a most popular film category now.
That is one of the many dumb changes they have made.
Low-key not feeling it that much. I get it, but like there's so many other categories that you maybe should have thought of awards for before most popular films.
It's so backwards. Like, they're trying to get a newer audience in, and they're trying to
like the kids, right?
Do this and do that. Yeah, everyone's been like screaming and shouting for like a best stunt Oscar or best like casting Oscar,
or best motion capture or whatever.
Yeah, best motion capture. And like they do most best popular movie. What the it feels
like a gimmick.
It's really condescending. Especially the way they named it, most popular picture. It's really condescending. So I think Collider said it best. It's a kiddie table prize.
Yeah, it's not like it's one of those things where you're not when you say you're the most popular film doesn't necessarily mean you're the best film of the year.
No, but and since it is coming for 2019, like the next Oscars, it feels like
for Black Panther.
Yeah, it's 100% of we need to give Black Panther something. We don't want to give it a legitimate award.
What's wrong with VFX? I mean,
because the VFX are terrible in that movie. That's why. Costume design. That movie deserves at least a nod because everything in that movie looks fantastic.
Look, from my understanding of the Oscar award-winning Suicide Squad movie, costume design is important.
Was that costume design it won?
Something like that. I think it was makeup. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought
it was costume and makeup. What's the difference? I thought they were in the same.
Well, costume.
I thought they were in the same category. Like I thought it was literally costume and makeup. I thought that was the award.
I
know the difference, but I just thought that was the award.
Well, Oscar. What did it get? Best makeup.
Oh, so it isn't the same.
It's separate awards.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
I thought it was the same. I was like, in my head, I knew it wasn't the same award. I was like, no, there's no way that they put those two things together.
I appreciate you looking it up because in my head, it was the same award. Makeup and hair is what it's called. Makeup and hair.
That's not what Google just said. It's just called best makeup.
Oh.
I mean, it probably is makeup and hair, but from what I
saw. You're right. I mean, I didn't know you were gonna be this low-key upset. I thought you might have liked this. I don't know. I know what I mean.
It's so condescending. It's so condescending.
But I saw so many people on Twitter say if we wanted the best popular award, just go to the MTV Awards. You know what I'm saying? It's
essentially what it is.
Yeah.
It's as meaningful as the MTV Award. It's absolutely ridiculous. And the worst, what I don't get is they're not showing all the awards this time. Like you're gonna get an ad break, and then they're gonna announce an award.
Oh yeah, that's even worse that they're doing this.
It's so is this gonna be an ad break award?
What was it? I think was it the Grammys somewhere where they gave an award before the show started. In that walk the red carpet thing. I was like, this is so demeaning to the awards and what these people did and stuff.
But they're treating it like a TV show, and the Oscars aren't a TV show. It's an award ceremony.
Yeah.
They're worried about viewers and their ratings. They still have the highest ratings of any award show. So in relative terms, you're doing fine.
I just think
don't have to resort to gimmicks.
I mean, I guess the gimmick they do is get Kimmel every year to make fun of Trump, right?
I mean, that's fine. The host stuff you can do.
Look, always get Kimmel. I'm a big fan of Kimmel.
Same. I've liked him doing the Oscars. So no chat. They don't. They've always aired all the awards.
Yeah, but now they're not, which is so demeaning. They're just gonna be like, oh yeah, people who did this, we're just gonna throw you out of the way for most popular film. It just,
but
I don't know.
they haven't said what defines
most popular film. Could be what makes the most box office.
How is it, and how's it going to work? Is it box office? Is it like...
Is it metrics of Twitter and Instagram and like what most people are talking about?
Or is it like Rotten Tomatoes and Metacritic scores?
Oh god, wouldn't that be the worst? If they make Rotten Tomatoes the basis for the most popular film.
I mean, trailers do that anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That'd be the worst. This whole award is just gonna be for like not good. It's
there's people. It makes me like, it's so funny. People going like, oh, it's just so Marvel Studios can get one, like DC would never get one.
Everybody.
Yeah, it's just like it's a shitty award no one's ever gonna care about. Who cares if Marvel gets it anyway? No one's really gonna bother with it.
What was Because what would you say is the most popular film this year? If you had Infinity War, right?
Black Panther.
You think so? Not Infinity War.
No way.
So yeah, it's also saying what is most popular. Is it the buzz around it, or is it the money it makes? Because the most popular means everybody's going to see it, right?
Well, I mean, if it's pure box office, if that's how it's going to work, and Infinity War's got it hands down, no one's going to touch that movie.
Yeah, so it'd either be a Marvel movie or a Fast and Furious movie, or because those always make past the billions. You know what I'm
saying? Let's just say it is based on box office. Marvel have 3 movies a year. 3 of the fucking nominations are going to go to them. Just because their movies make the most year in, year out.
And then if it goes to like metrics in terms of Twitter and Instagram, social media altogether, and so it's one of those things where for blockbusters, I guess, but at the same time, sometimes blockbusters can be great films.
Yeah, it's just so condescending.
What did you guys Creed like that, like as a big movie of a year, but also was just a great movie?
I don't know. Because everyone loved Creed that I know of.
Yeah, and it's one of those things that it felt like you could have. I mean, I don't think it got nominated for Best Picture. It should have, I thought.
Yeah,
it definitely.
But
felt
like you flash back 10 years ago, they changed the Best Picture because everyone got mad Dark Knight didn't get a nod. So like they gave it that extra slot for nominate or
they didn't. Yeah, they didn't. Yeah, they gave it to 10 nominations, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and then they didn't do what anyone wanted them to do with it. They just put in more indie movies. It's like, I'm not going to complain about the indie movie thing, but
it's terrible that one year where Jake Gyllenhaal Nightcrawler didn't get a nod. Ah, that's so terrible.
I never saw Nightcrawler.
Once you see it, you'll be like, Jake Gyllenhaal should have been nominated at least. This guy completely changed everything from what you know him of for this movie. It was so wrong. I saw it on Halloween, too. It was scary. But I 100% recommend it if anybody hasn't seen it. I'm not going to spoil it. But it's one of those things. I remember seeing people saying that like some Oscar award-winning movies were some of the popular movies of that year, too. It just has to go hand in hand. Some people just separate them now. That if you're the most popular, that you can't actually be that good. And like we have to make it a fun blockbuster. Like, no, you can still make it a good film if you wanted.
Yeah, it's like if you put this, if you went back to like when Avatar and The Hurt Locker and District 9 came out. I think it was District 9 was definitely there because of Dark Knight changing how the Best Picture category won. Yeah, and I think it might have been Avatar as well that got in there, but they wouldn't have got either of those. They would have just. Well, District 9 probably might have. But Avatar would have 100% got the most popular award. Mm-hmm. And it's like, it kind of, like, would it have still been nominated for Best Picture at that point? I doubt it would be, but I don't know. I haven't seen a single person online like this. I think it's just unanimous. This is the massive...
I thought Armin liked it for some reason.
I got no idea. I didn't watch his video on it.
No, I didn't watch his video either, but I'm just, I thought I saw him on Twitter saying he liked it.
If he does, I owe him a slap.
I just think because it's one of those things where he's just gonna because a lot of people hate it. It's like me when a lot of people hate something, you just defend it. I mean, I really don't. Couldn't care less about this really. If it's happening, I mean, I barely care about the Oscars now. I mean, they're fine and we have fun with them, but like it's like it does.
I love it. I don't know. I like the recognition it gets.
Sure, but like none of them make me want to go see certain movies. If I just want to see the movies I want to see. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's fine.
It's just me. It's just my thing. But yeah, I mean, sure. If I wasn't like making movies and stuff like that, I 100% would like the Oscars because that's.
But the Oscars gave The Revenant like a massive boost in money at box office.
You know, I think probably the Oscar gave Moonlight, didn't they? Because of what happened.
Yeah, I think Moonlight got a bit of a boost. I mean, they all get boost if they win.
So that's why you need Kimmel, mostly so you can have those moments like that.
Yeah.
Also, because he's like best friends with like one of the guys that I religiously listen to the podcast, like a sports pop culture tech podcast.
Yeah.
And they've known each other for like 15 years. So for the last 2 years, the day after the Oscars or the week after, they do a podcast kind of recapping it and like what happened behind the scenes. So it was funny hearing about that one moment when Moonlight won, because there's somebody backstage just like running back and forth and everything. You're hearing, Kimmel was just like, didn't even know he was getting mic'd up or something. He was like eating or drinking something. He's like, wait, what happened? It was funny. That's why I 100% want Kimmel to do it every year now, just so I can hear the behind the scenes stuff. Man.
Yeah, but like, you know, I understand what the Academy's trying to do.
I think we all do.
They're trying to get that younger audience in, but
I don't think it's gonna work. To be honest,
the best way to get that is to do what they have been doing and expanding the voters, like the diversifying who can vote for the Oscars. You know, getting like women, people of color, and all this. You know, and that way, different movies will get nominated and different movies would win. You know, no one cares about a popular, like which one's the most popular. Like it's just so strange.
Yeah.
It feels like old people trying to be cool.
I 100% hope like they don't start making people say lit or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
But if Kimmel has control over that stuff, I'm sure he won't, unless like it's to be dumb. But he's not one of those persons that will ruin stuff like that. So it's like we said, we get it, but like no one's really excited for it. I think.
Yeah. And it's definitely Black Panther's going to get it. There's no way anything else.
Some people are saying Infinity War. Remember,
no, there's no way.
Right in the chat.
No, chat's wrong about that. There's no way.
You don't think so? Even with the 10-year thing?
Even with the 10-year thing, there's no way. There's no way it gets it. If Infinity War gets even nominated for anything, it's going to be VFX.
It had really good VFX, right?
It did. You know, Brolin's mocap work was like top.
I'm telling you what happened.
It's 100%.
Were the mocap not like awards?
Mocap needs an award.
Yeah, mocap does.
It 100% needs an award, but no, we get fucking most popular
film. But no, like it should be the Andy Serkis mocap award of the year. You know, would you ever consider that? Because something that in sports, and this is check off the checklist, was that they name certain awards after people who do it so famously. And so, like, it'd be called the Andy Serkis Motion Capture Award, or some sort of stuff like that. Like, is that cool to you or not? Like, if you,
I mean, it's cool to get the recognition from it. Like, there's an award named after you.
Yeah, and then every year somebody would win the Andy Serkis. Yeah, who's Oscar? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know, the worst part about this is you can look into the future and see exactly what's going to win.
Yeah.
Guarantee you next year Captain Marvel will win, or even Wonder Woman. It depends. It'll probably go to Captain Marvel because Wonder Woman's already had it. But like, you know, you can just see which one's going to get it as time goes on. No doubt Star Wars would now get
this
one.
This is the diversity award, right? The
kind of, yeah. Depend. I don't know. I don't like saying that, but it's kind of true.
I mean, just gotta say it how it is.
I mean, it's fine for you, but you know, whiter than white.
You're right. So yeah, if you are done with that, we can move on to the last piece of news, which is going to be talking about the MCU to return to IMAX for Marvel Studios' first 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
What is this?
And I wish I was in America.
So is this the we're going to show all 18, 19 movies or whatever?
This is every movie. So every movie they've ever done is going to be in IMAX.
I low-key feel like doing this, but how much does it cost?
A ton.
Look, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up on my end.
But while you're doing that, I think it's literally starting this month. So from the 30th of August, you know, on the Thursday you have Iron Man, Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor. You know, Iron Man starts at the matinee, Hulk is late afternoon, Iron Man 2 is prime time, evening Thor.
30th of August.
And then you got Friday the 31st, you got the first Avenger. You got Avengers,
Oh, here it
IMAX,
is.
The Dark World.
12:45 p.m. IMAX 2D. See, how much does one ticket cost? $8? Really?
That's not bad.
Oh, but for each, so you're buying for each.
I mean, of course you're buying for each. You're not gonna
I thought
get
it was
$8 for the
I thought
card.
it was a full thing. Like you
No,
buy.
no,
Like,
it's just they're showing all separately. But what's
oh,
interesting is oh, it's a fan choice. I should have read that. That's interesting.
what happened?
On the 6th of September, they have a to be dated fan choice.
Whoever, like, whichever one gets voted the most. So you're gonna watch all the way to Infinity War. Is this worth it? You think?
And you gotta have Ant-Man and Wasp in there as well.
Sure. You think this is worth it? I'm 100%.
I would 100% at least see Phase 1 in IMAX.
Yeah, but I got school, so it's like...
I would if it was over here. I don't know if it is. I highly doubt it is, to be honest. No, I'd see at least Phase 1. I'd probably then go Guardians, Age of Ultron, Civil War, Infinity War.
Oh, you can pick and choose, right? You don't have to see them all.
No.
Nah, I'm fine.
No. But then once they reach the Ant-Man and Wasp, which is on the 3rd of September, you're then going to have like Origin Tuesday and then Team Up Wednesday. So like Iron Man, Spider-Man, Black Panther, Doctor Strange. Then you got Guardians 2, Civil War, Avengers, Infinity War.
Oh.
So, you know, they're proper trying to squeeze everything out.
So is this how Infinity War is going to make more than Avatar?
It ain't gonna make more. If it does make more than Avatar from this, I'll be surprised.
You know, 100%. They're
that's
testing.
another billion. That's another 900 million.
You know they're testing this so that before the second one comes out, they can have Infinity War show up before that.
Oh yeah. They're gonna push Infinity War and Avengers forward to make as much as possible. They want that #1 spot. I don't think they'll get it because Infinity War's got at least 900 million to go. But
this is nice. I mean, I probably won't go see any of these movies, but it's nice.
No, it'll be just nice to see the ones that were never in IMAX.
Sure, yeah.
Like Phase 1, but I'm not even gonna bother dreaming about it because I can't see it. Because no doubt, and I think the only IMAX around me is like stupidly expensive anyway. So.
Oh yes, somebody tweeted to IMAX at the bottom. Why do you never do these in the UK? Yes, why?
Because we haven't got that many IMAXs in the UK.
Got it. I was hoping that this would be in the UK too. Yeah, everybody's just whining inside in the UK. I get you. Feel your pain.
So rip us. So.
Literally everybody's just like, do it in the UK. Do it in the UK.
It's because we're one of the biggest markets. Stop treating us like shit. Yes, we get the movies a couple of days early.
Yeah, that's how you already got special treatment.
Yeah, but then we get all the home releases late. Infinity War's only just come out on digital for us today. We still have to wait until September for the physical release. So
this is fun. I mean, I said I'm probably not gonna go see any of these movies. I'll see Infinity War. I'll probably rewatch them all at home before the 4th one.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing.
Yeah, it's one of those.
So I haven't got a choice, but no, there are definitely some movies I'd love to see in IMAX, but oh well. No point. It's just nice, if you want the option, you got the option there if you're in the States. So.
Feels bad for all the 18, 17-year-olds who want to go, but they're not out of high school yet.
Yeah, there is that. but no, it's nice to celebrate their 10 years. It's like, here's every movie.
Sure, yeah. I mean, it's fine. It's cool, and I like the whole Origins and team up thing. That's funny. Yeah. That is going to be it for the news. Now, to move on to our last thing, the film of the week, which no films, but we have our box office breakdown.
And I think we were very wrong.
Let me see. Go ahead.
Because at number 5, it was Black Klansman with 10.8. Number 4 was Slender Man with 11.3.
Box office.
Number 3 was Christopher Robin with 12.9. 2 was Mission Impossible Fallout with 19.3, and number 1 was The Meg with 45.4.
Christopher Robin, Slender Man. Nah, I mean, you just thought Mamma Mia would be 5th. I had Black Klansman as 5th.
Oh, you did. Well done, you got it right.
Yeah. You just knew like Slender Mouse can get a little bit above because it's that horror movie aspect that people go chill out
Nah,
for.
I honestly thought it wasn't gonna get anywhere near that.
Look at that, 1 million each. Christopher Robin, Slenderman, Klansman, like 1 million off each.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna go see both movies instead of having to decide between the Meg or Klansman. I'm just gonna go see both.
Why not?
Yeah. What else? What other movie coming out? I mean, this was to be expected. I feel like this.
Yeah. But when's the 17th?
Friday.
That's Sunday.
Friday.
Oh, is it Friday? No, it is Friday. Right. So you got 3 movies out this weekend. You got Crazy Rich Asians, Alpha, and Mile 22.
I feel like I've heard of Alpha more than anything else. I know I've heard of Crazy Rich Asians more than anything else.
Yeah. Mile 22 is looking at 18 million, Alpha 7, and Crazy Rich Asians at 14.5.
I mean, Mile 22 makes sense because it's Mark Wahlberg. I just don't know if will the Meg be able to get over that.
Probably not.
Yeah.
It's going to be at least a 50%.
If you have it, it's still 22.5, and if Mile 22 makes 22 straight up, it's beat it by 0.5.
True.
It's one of those things. I think Mile 22 is gonna get one though. Let's see.
Yeah.
May get 2.
So Mile 22, Meg. What's Mission Impossible made last week? Crazy Rich Asians,
Meg.
number 3. 12, 11, and 10.
Meg. Mission Impossible. No, wait. It has to be Crazy Rich Asians.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's why I said it as number 3.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Yeah.
Probably.
Mission Impossible. Then.
Yeah.
I'd say Alpha.
That makes sense. I'll do it the other. Yeah, I'll do it the other way around. I'll just do Alpha Mission Impossible.
Okay.
Even though I think Mission Impossible is still gonna be 4th, just for the sake.
I was gonna say, you think it's gonna go from 19 to less than 7? That's a hell of a
If you have it, could be 8, and somehow Alpha could be 8.5. I don't know. It's all little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's all little bits. I mean, I know. I personally think it'll be 4. Never mind. I'll switch it. I personally think it'll be, because I just really enjoy Mission Impossible. I think that's gonna be so good.
A lot of people enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's huge.
All right then. Let's see. We got Mile 22, The Main, Crazy Rich Asians, Mission Impossible Fallout, and of course Alpha. You know, I've been hearing a lot about Crazy Rich Asians. That's the one they're really trying to hype up a lot.
I'd say I heard about it a while ago, but I haven't heard anything since.
Really, I've heard a lot about it, especially about like the guy who wrote it and kind of what happened with it and how he's trying to break the stereotype and whatnot. People fired him. I think he left off that one show, Fresh Off the Boat, because he wanted to switch it up and not make it stereotypical, but the studio wanted it to be stereotypical, and he's like, I'm leaving. Like, props to him for standing up for it.
Yeah.
And then I think that's why he made Crazy Rich Asians, because he's just like trying to make different stuff. Because I remember I was listening to a podcast, the same guy, Bill Simmons podcast. He had that guy on there. It's the same guy that does sports and tech and pop culture. The guy said that he thinks all the studios feel like Asians should fall into this one thing in movies and TV shows and the way they're written. And he's like, no, you can be all kinds of different kinds of Asian. And that's what he's trying to do. He's just trying to go out there and make different things. I appreciate, good on him. Good on him trying to go out there and switch it up. So, I mean, maybe it's good. I don't know. You know what? I saw. What did I go see? I saw a movie, and then I saw this as the trailer, and it definitely, like, I could feel a sense of relatableness in it. Where, I think the girl, if I remember from the trailer, some guy's mom that this girl likes doesn't think she matches up the part and handle it because the guy's famous or whatever. She's like, whoa, it's pretty wild. Yeah. But I might check it out. We'll see. Anything else? I mean, I don't think.
No, I think that's it. That was quite a quick. No,
What's
it's
coming
kind
out
of.
later? Let me see. After that,
You got AXL, the Happy Time.
dude, Happy Time Murders. I'm so not excited
I
for.
I said I don't know how to feel about that one. It
I saw a
feels so
trailer for it.
try-hard.
Yeah, I saw a trailer for it. I was like, this just seems like so try. You know when they say something's edgy, I feel like that's
I mean,
edgy.
it is trying to be edgy. It's like, oh, look at the Muppets; they're going to kill people. It's like,
yeah, I'm not a fan. Definitely not a fan.
Don't care.
The Nun comes out September 5th. Let me see, the 7th.
Yeah. Next week you got AXL, the Happy Time Murders, Searching.
Oh, Searching. That's a movie people should watch. That is going to be a really
good movie. Operation Final or Finale. Final.
Let me see. Wait, did he make Crazy Rich Asians? No. Okay. Okay. So no. Yeah, Searching. I 100% recommend because it's taking the concept of maybe other movies did it first, but I always saw was Unfriended do it first, where it was all on a computer screen, but making it into this thriller kidnapping movie where a father's looking for her daughter. Dude, I saw a piece of the trailer. Because the trailers are gonna spoil it, so I saw a piece of it by accident, and I'm just
by accident.
Yeah, because it came off. I was like, what is this? And I looked at it and I was like, oh shit, okay, my bad. I don't want to watch it because it looks good. I think it's gonna be a great movie. I 100% think it's gonna be a great movie, and I think John Cho is gonna do really good. And of course, people most know him from Harold and Kumar, but no, he's a really good, just regular actor. He doesn't have to be that wild comedy guy. So yeah, I don't know. Searching is a movie I've been waiting for. I didn't know it was this close.
Oh yeah.
Until next time.